Maybe the Mayan calendar was right and the world really did end in 2012 and we just didn't notice, and ever since then we've just been living in some kind of hellish simulation where the difficulty is increased every year. But if that's the case and we really do inhabit a simulated universe, there's one glitch that nobody could have expected and nobody wanted: the rise of the Karens.
Finally, we meet the end of the road. I've been looking forward to this shit all my fucking life. So, Target, I'm not playing any more fucking games. This shit's fucking over.
What a brave soldier, what a hero. When you look at the history textbooks and you read about those heroes of the past, that shit is child's play compared to these kind of modern heroes. This woman is a fucking martyr. She knocked masks off of a rack in Target. That changes everything. That's an eye-opener. That right there is going to change the entire world. She was able to see that masks are the first step to mind control from the government, as any rational person would be able to deduce, obviously. And those fucking heroes, as we call them in the past, are nothing compared to the sacrifice she just made by taking the time out of her busy day whining on Facebook about anti-vax and the deep state. She went out there in public, no mask, knocking the masks off of the rack to save us. She's like the Jesus Christ of brainwashed lunatics. And then, the great thing about it is she doesn't even have to clean up her own mess. She makes the employees that are working for minimum wage and not having a whole lot of fun during all this clean up after her mess. Because that's how good of a person she is.
This shit's all fucking over. This shit's fucking over. This shit's 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 over.
And on this day, one lone Karen completely stopped the production of masks. This was the day masks went extinct. When the Target higher-ups saw this video, they knew they had no chance. When they saw what they were up against right here, they folded. They knew it was over for them.
This shit's over. This shit's over. This shit's over. Yay! This shit's over. Woo! Yay! So this shit, this shit off of my car. I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. Get that shit out of here. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Well, far be it from me to question the methods of the master here, but you could have just ignored the rack. I don't think they were shoving it down your throat. There wasn't like some kind of assassin chasing you down with two masks in his hands ready to just fucking take you with it. You could have just walked by the mask rack without making this big scene. But you had to make a point. And the point you made was that you are such a fucking asshole that the whole world is now against you. Even people that hate masks are now embarrassed. I was reading from a couple of anti-mask groups that I spy on. They were disgusted by this and thought it was the most embarrassing shit in the world for their cause. Let me put that in perspective for you. This lady is so insufferably fucking dumb that the people that think wearing a mask will instantly suffocate them and prevent them from getting into heaven considered wearing a mask just so that way they wouldn't be associated with this woman. That is crazy.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. We don't want any of this anymore. This is over. No. No. Do you? Why? Why? You let everybody else do it. You let everybody else do it. Why I can't do it? Because I'm a blonde white woman? Fucking wearing a fucking $40,000 fucking Rolex? I don't have the fucking right to fix shit up? I'm fucking...
This lady set a world record speed run for most unlikable piece of shit in shortest amount of time. She somehow found a way to brag about her wealth with a $40,000 Rolex comment, as well as mentioning being a blonde white woman for whatever fucking reason while having her baby temper tantrum, screaming, "Wah, wah, you let everyone else do this, why can't I?" Even though I don't think that's Target's policy or anything. Like, hey, welcome to Target, come on in and fuck shit up. That's Walmart. I don't think I'll ever understand the thoughts that go through the head of someone like this, if any thoughts at all even go through there, but it makes me believe that we need an Arkham Asylum. Like, straight out of Gotham, right out of the Batman universe, we need an Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane like this. I still am just baffled by the $40,000 watch comment. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Because she's wearing a $40K watch, she can do whatever she wants? Hey, what do you mean I can't steal these cars? Do you see my watch? It's $40,000. I'm taking the cars. What? No, what the fuck are you talking about? Abusing my kid is not illegal for me. Look at my Rolex. It's worth 40 grand.
They drained the swamp. They did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do. You can read about it on Twitter. You can read about it in the news. All of the deep state politicians, all of that stuff has happened.
So apparently the police tracked her down after a little pissing and shitting session there at the Target, and they got a lot more than they bargained for out of this encounter here. I can promise you that much. They did not sign up to the force expecting some shit like this. This is some doomsday protocol shit. They would have been less confused if they went to a fucking alien's UFO to issue a noise complaint. than talking to this woman. She immediately brings up the deep state, which you knew was coming. You can tell just by this woman's voice that she's addicted to conspiracy theories. She sounds like she loves conspiracy theories. It's like once you get addicted to this kind of bullshit belief, it changes your body on a cellular level. Like it rearranges your vocal cords to sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
It's done. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson.
Is coming here today?
I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You're not. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Okay.
You don't.
You're a spokesperson,
Yeah.
correct?
For the White House. Yeah.
I bet you didn't expect that grand reveal, did you, pussy? We're getting some Harry Potter fanfic shit in here with these plot twists. The narrative is getting crazy. It's getting fucking wacky. Now, I'm sorry to spoil the ending of this anime here, but she's not actually a spokesperson for the White House. I know that comes as a shock to most of us. But I don't think that should have stopped there. I think she should have went harder. She should have doubled down. Instead of aiming low like a spokesperson for the White House, she should have went, I am the White House. Then she rips off the mask and it's the president. Just something fucking crazy. You know, really make the police go, holy shit, what have we gotten ourselves into here? You know what I mean?
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
Do you have his phone number?
Do I have his phone number? I'm on the phone with him all the time. I'm fucking wired.
Okay. I think we have enough here. Okay. All right. Can you put down your phone? Now?
No, I'm not going to put down my phone. Like I said, I'm wired. All this is being broadcast live.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it being broadcast?
Everywhere, all over the world.
All over the world?
All over the world on Instagram. Yeah. Millions of viewers. So, say cheese. You're on candid camera.
Okay, thank you.
The officer here just looks so disappointed. He looks like a father that just found out his son is really into hentai. I have no doubt that this officer was once an alcoholic, but in this moment he was considering going right back on that wagon. Nothing sounded better than probably downing a fifth of whiskey right now and just forgetting that he ever even encountered this woman here.
CBI or 1039?
CBI.
Okay. Melissa, what do I'm gonna have you spin around and just put your phone down
What?
first, okay?
I need you to put your phone down.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Great.
Luckily, we unlocked the good ending here, the true final cutscene where she gets arrested for this kind of garbage, which is very nice to see. I don't know why the fuck the officer's apologizing to her as they're arresting her, unless he's saying, like, I'm sorry you believe this fucking bullshit, which I guess could make sense. Like, what do you say to someone that constantly just spews garbage about the fucking deep state and how Bill Gates personally went into their house and skull-fucked their dog? Like, what do you say to that besides a holy shit, I'm sorry you're this stupid?
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
I have no idea.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. This is a Nazi fucking game. You're doing this to me because I'm Jewish. This is Nazi bullshit.
And thus concludes another riveting adventure with another incredible Karen, another exhilarating journey that we've taken with a wonderful woman here. And this appears to be the new norm, so I imagine in like another 3 or so months, a video like this won't even have anyone bat an eye at it. It'll just be, oh, that's standard behavior, pretty normal stuff. We're looking more and more like we're going the Mad Max route here. Soon we'll have Karens grabbing chrome and fucking spraying their face with chrome and then crashing their Prius into a Walmart because they had masks for sale there or some shit. But yeah, anyway, that's it. See ya.